The hardest part is when we speak in English, the Shakespeare English is really hard. And do some acting, like body acting, it is the hard for me. But now I try my best to do best.
The hardest part in the play is acting and memorizing all your lines. Because you know me, I got 60 lines from Act 1 to Act 4. 60 lines. I think 61. And it's really hard for me to memorize all my parts.
On time. I don't usually be on time school. Yeah, not most of the time, but sometimes I was like late. And when I'm late at the rehearsal, they'll like ask me what I've done, where am I been, and how did I get here. Questions.
I'm a little nervous and shy, but I just try my best to do as what I can.
The hardest part of this play is reading the lines. I'm not lying. You know why? Because it's hard to remember. Yeah, I'm telling you the truth.
This part of directing here is something that I've never had to deal with before, which is trying to make sure that your audience will understand the play whether they speak English or whether they speak Marshallese. So usually you're just making sure that the whole of the audience will understand the story. But here you have sections in 2 different languages, and so you have to constantly think, well, if you are rebellion, you don't speak Marshallese, you won't understand this bit. So the actors have to really physicalise it and say, he came out of there and then I saw him go there. So they're showing you things all the time. So you really have to be very conscious as a director, working as a bilingual director, to try and make sure that everyone in your audience will understand, even if they don't understand the words, that they understand the story through body language, which is difficult. When they first started to act, I did something which I don't normally do, and that's help them by demonstrating. And when you're working with professional actors, they really hate it when you do anything for them, when you show them how you want it done. It's called doing a line reading, and they don't like it because they feel like they haven't found the idea themselves. But with this, because it's so physical and because it's in 2 different languages, I find that a lot of the time I'm up on my feet, playing all the different parts and getting stuck in, because it's all about getting people's energy up and getting them excited. So yeah, I try to give people inspiration by demonstrating and being in scenes with them and jumping around quite a lot, which is fun. Has been chasing after you because she thinks that me is his brother, and he goes, oh my god! Oh, this woman's coming up to me like this! Okay, and he's going...
Every rehearsal, we do play game first for warm-up to exercise so that we can wait for the rehearsal thing, the acting. And after that, we continue our script.
You have to be on time, you have to participate. When you don't, they're like, you should do this, you should do that. And that's how you sometimes bust it, okay?
Understand it. Who is this man, right? Okay, so break away from come to the audience and like talk to us like. That's good.
When we think about the play, it's not just about putting on the production. I think a real big piece of it is that it's about the process as well. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to bring the kids together and establish a sense of community that goes beyond just the actual play itself. You know, we want these to be friendships that last longer than the play, but I think in order to put on a really good production itself, members within the cast need to be able to trust themselves. So when you're on stage and you're delivering a line, you need to be able to know that, you know, that person is going to be listening to what you're saying, be also reciprocating the same level of emotion or whatever. And I think that's where social events have the effect of bringing together the cast to really work together as a team. I think that's really important. But I guess we've had about 2 or 3 main social events so far. One was a mafia night, and that was where we had the cast come as different characters and role, and it was a role-playing game. We had a cleanup event that we did with the Japanese volunteers, and that was basically a lot of what we've been saying to the members of the cast is that it's really about a community production. So we're getting a lot of support from the local businesses. You know, there have probably been about 10 or 15 local businesses that have given donations to the project, and they're all going to be coming out to see the play. We also want to give something back.
Oh, I feel so proud and feel so good. I feel like I have so many privileges because, I think it's gonna be hard.
Well, I always feel so good because I'm a main actor now, but before I wasn't.
I feel proud and happy to be one of the main actors because I can talk a lot and do some accent.
It feels good, and because I'm one of the main men, for me it feels good.
It feels great and really good because it's like I'm the man.
We are learning, I think, as much as the students are about theatre and about life through our experience here as the team, as well as for them being actors in the play.
Magazine